Welcome to Spooky Licks with Sean Daniel, where the only thing spookier than the licks is any porcelain doll ever made. Alright, so today's spooky lick is going to sound like this. Now, a lot of people would say that like a minor chord is kind of spooky. That would just be A minor. I think that minor chords are spooky in the way that like Goonies is kind of spooky when you're a little kid. But once we get into like some diminished 7 arpeggio runs, now we're talking like Reddit snuff film spooky. So basically what we're doing is we're starting, instead of taking a regular A minor chord, we're going to grab this guy right here, which is 1D, 2G, 1B with that open A string. So it's kind of like an A minor chord, but its 5 is flattened, right? And that flat 5, just that one alteration, turns it real spooky, okay? Now, what we're gonna do from there is we're actually gonna go into a diminished 7 run. Now, I did another video on diminished 7 chords if you wanna check that out, but right now, we're gonna do it off this root note, this A, 5th fret, and all it is stacked minor thirds, okay? Minor third is always 3 frets higher than each other, right? So we have A to a C. Normally, man, it's spooky in here. The next note in arpeggio for an A would be right here. It's 5. No, not when it's getting spooky. We go, right there, flat 5. So we have root, minor third, a minor third from there, which is a flat 5 from where we started. Arguably the spookiest interval ever. Then a minor third from there. Okay? So it's 5E, 8E, 6A, 9A. Alright? Which we're kind of coming from. We're going to jump into the octave of the A. So after we kind of run through this arpeggio, we're going to grab the A on the D string, which is the 7th fret. And where are we going to go? Are we going to go to a minor 7 maybe? No, not spooky enough. We're going to go just one note back to this G sharp, okay? Now, what does this remind you of? The A harmonic minor, right? So that's a major 7 interval from an A, but we're kind of just getting a dash of harmonic minor with our diminished 7 run, okay? So A, minor third from there, flat 5 from an A, into the 9th fret, into the octave, 1 fret down, and then we're gonna go back to the flat 5, minor third of an A, and end maybe just kind of like an A diminished, something going on here. So 5E, 6A, 5D. If you wanna get real spooky, add the open strings too, because that just doesn't make sense. It's like so many other things we have going on right now. So again, we've got this diminished chord here into a minor third, run, root, back a note, flat 5, that minor third, that C again, into this other chord, okay? Now, I do think that diminished 7 kind of chord runs, arpeggio runs, is something that you should kind of have in your bag of tricks and treats. So check those out, because use them on any minor chord really, because technically a diminished 7th chord does not exist in any diatonic scale. So we're already kind of just grabbing some cool stuff out of here. But just experiment with it. Again, it's most closely associated to a minor chord because of that minor third in there. But kind of, just play around with it. Add it to any minor chord you want to kind of spice up and see how it sounds. And if you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.